So I've got another little multi-engine military plane here. This is the Easysky B-17. Now I bought this one from Great Hobbies, pretty reasonably priced, a year or two ago. I don't quite remember exactly when I bought it, not this year. I remember the last time I flew it I was confused as to how I got the... It has stabilisation, not self-leveling stabilisation. Yeah. Just, I guess, stabilisation to correct against uncontrolled tilts and whatever. But you can set it up from off to high, and I forgot where I got it last time, so I was flying with the stabilisation on high all the time, which made the plane twitch all the time, but I now know where I've got it. I've got it on the back wheel.
Medium. So
that's medium stabilisation. This comes with a DSM-2 receiver, and I think they sell it ready to fly or bind and fly, and I bought the bind and fly version. And you can, it's not DSM-X, it's DSM-2, but you can bind it. So I've got it bound to my DS9 without any need for any link or anything like that. So we're going to put this battery in, famous last words, and let it initialize. We hope. Oh yeah, see there, it twitched to indicate that it had finished initializing. Those rates are pretty... Well, they look fairly high rates to me, relatively speaking. This is the same as it's a 500 milliamp hour one-cell battery, not the actual one that came with it. It's a bit fiddly to get it in because there's not a lot of room here. There we go. I've still got the one that came with it, but the one that came with it is severely puffed, so I thought maybe we were going to be better off with this version. It's supposed to have guns on the back, and mine was missing the back turret when it came. I never had that. Yeah, you see, it's stabilizing now. See, look. See, it's trying to level itself as I twist, but we'll see. Maybe turn the stabilization down just a bit. We want some stabilization on, probably, though. At least initially. And well, last time I flew it with the maximum stabilization on the whole time. It doesn't stop you looping it and whatever, so it's not, like, safe. It's not, it doesn't restrict your angles. Anyway, let's see if we can take the thing off now.
Throttle cut off.
Yes, except it's not particularly keen on climbing. No, it isn't very keen on climbing. But otherwise it's fine. Now again, this is a 500 milliamp hour battery, but it's running four brushed motors, so you don't expect a lot of time. I've got the timer set, well, that's full power and it's not going much. Well, that was meant to be a loop, but it didn't work because it didn't really have enough power to do a loop. That's not a good sign.
Time remaining, 3 minutes.
Maybe this battery's not providing a lot of power, because it definitely doesn't seem to have a lot of power. It's not the battery it came with, as I say, but it's supposedly rated, because you never know with battery ratings. Nope, I cannot get it to do a loop with this battery. I've looped it before, I know, but I just don't have enough power to loop it with this battery. I know I have looped this plane before. I know I have. I looped it in full stabilization before. I know I did. Sorry. But I cannot get it to do a loop now. And I think it's just because it doesn't have enough power from the battery. Oh well. But it's flying, but... oops. I think we'll turn the stabilization back up a teeny bit there. I don't know.
Time remaining 2 minutes.
It's hard to judge, and we don't want to go too far away because it's still quite misty. I could lose sight of the thing in the mist if I'm not careful. Well, I find for some reason these higher capacity one cell batteries seem to be amongst the most problematical. Like, what is it, the Blade 120 helicopter flies with basically the same type of battery as that. That was probably what I bought this battery for. 120 500 milliamp hour one cell, and they don't last worth anything. You buy the blithering things and you fly the thing a couple of times and then they're not supplying enough power to fly it properly. Yeah, this is wimpy. We really should land it. I need to land this because it's not got any power.
Time remaining 1 minute.
Yeah, indeed. Oops, nose came off, I think.
Throttle cut on.
Well, see, a plane like this is never going to roll on the grass, and I can't land it accurately enough to land it on that thing. So, I was in low rates. Maybe that was partially why I couldn't loop it. I was probably in high rates before. You see the batteries actually come out the front and the nose has popped off. That was just because of the extreme deceleration. We've got throttle cut on. That was just the extreme deceleration from the, the wheels hit the wheels hit the grass. This is the problem. The wheels hit the grass and the thing, they got like little springs in them to try and give a bit, but the wheels hit the grass and it just decelerates abruptly. And that caused the battery to fly right out the front. Take throttle cut off. See? There's your... they're contra-rotating as well, aren't they? Yes.
Throttle cut on.
Yep. They are also contra-rotating. The ones on the left rotate, well, counterclockwise as I look at it this way, and the ones on the right rotate clockwise. Okay, well, there you go, Easysky B-17, but I'm not entirely sure what to do about it battery-wise, because that battery did not seem to be supplying very good power. And as I say, these 500 milliamp hour one cells, well, I could buy some new ones, but they don't last very well in my experience. I could try him with his original battery. Still got his original battery. It seemed to me he flew better with his original battery, but that's kind of pretty severely puffed now, so I don't like it when lipos get really puffed. Anyway, there you go. Easysky B-17.